Hello again to the footy teams first as Treaders and Tom Wren join us live. And Tommy, there's quite a bit of activity with both squads.
Yeah, it certainly is, Kim, especially because they're squads of 25 at the moment. 3 inch Treaders at the moment for the Crows. They are Jensch, Callanan and Henderson. Do you expect they'll go in with the same 22 as last week?
Well, it's this time of the year when they play Sundays. We don't really know. They've named a squad. All those guys are named on the bench. No one is in the 18, so it doesn't look like someone's going to come in. But, hey, they could be carrying an injury. Someone could be in some doubt, and we won't know until 24 hours' time. This time tomorrow night, we'll have exactly the same teams for you.
At St Kilda, there's at least going to be one change because Wright's out with a draw. Blake, Maister, Jones and Dunnell out of the side. Back on the Crows, new forward structure. Sean McKernan's one player really trying to establish himself.
Obviously, I know I'm not going to come in each week and kick a bag of goals like Texty, but just more so just playing my role and providing a contest for the boys. Sort of 70% up forward and 30% in the ruck, so sort of relieving source when you need to chop out.
Meanwhile, at Alberton, injury-cursed defender Jasper Pittard will miss at least another 2 weeks with a hip problem. The team's biggest problem is still at starts.
I can't guarantee it. I want to be able to say, yes, we'll be okay and we won't concede 4 and 5 goals and put ourselves in a very awkward position to try and win the game.
And Port's ruck division remains a work in progress.
We debated that position from round 1 NAB Cup. You'd love to be able to settle it down, but that usually comes when there's dominant people in those areas.
They haven't been able to settle it down at all, Treaders, and they've made at least another 2 changes this week with Daniel Stewart out of the side dropped, as well as Campbell Heath. Loby's in there, so too Cassisi. What do you make of those changes?
Well, Heath looks like he's out of favour there because he was a mainstay early. But we mentioned the ruck setup. We know that Renouf has been ruled out for 2 weeks now with a knee injury. That is the persistent knee injury that he's had the whole time he's been at Port Adelaide. But they have to bring Loby in. I know he's named on the bench, but they have to because we know that Cruiser and Hampson are playing great footy for Carlton. So that team, like Adelaide's, will be finalised tomorrow. But I expect that Loby will come into that team.
Let's go to Carlton's side now. Plenty of changes there so far already. 3 outs at least. Betts suspended. Ellard and Yaron. Waite comes in after suspension. Rowe, Joseph, amongst some others. What do you make of their lineup?
Well, it's a bit hard to make much of Carlton because they're up and down the whole time. We know that Waite's their best forward, which is great, but what complements that is Yaron and Betts there. So I've gone with the Blues, and Port Adelaide fans will hate me, but I've gone with the Blues, and I think Adelaide will win. So I've gone the home teams. I think it's going to be a tough round to pick.
What about your other 7? Who do you like, Treaders?
Oh, there's a couple of beauties here. I think West Coast will get the job done in Perth, and I like Geelong over Collingwood. I know that game's always 50-50, but I'm going on form in that one.
Should be a couple of great games this week, Kim. Looking forward to them.
Thanks very much, Tom and Treaders.